And the reason we use a ladder and not signs for this is because the ladder pushes the pigs. Oh gosh. Okay. The ladder pushes the pigs and the chickens to climb. It forces them to climb up the ladder, therefore getting them stuck in the lava and therefore imminent death. God dang. Sorry, I should have said gosh. I just realized I cursed. My bad. And last block right there. Okay. Now, you're pretty much finished with this part. Gone over. Okay. So, I guess this is going to go into a part 2 then. So, you're watching part 2 now. Yay! Okay, so once you finish the actual mob grinder itself, what you're going to want to do is you want to have a way of pushing the mobs into the hole, right? So, first we're going to go back to the house, and we're going to make it a daytime, because it's hard to work in the dark, and you guys over there on YouTube do not like videos that you can't see, and because this is an instructional video, I think the best thing to do would be for you guys to see. But really fast, you need to meet Julio, Abraham, Adam, Anastasia, and Amanda. We just met the wolf. And we're going to sleep. And we're awake now. That was refreshing. Hello, Wolfie. Back. Okay, so going back to the mob grinder, instead of actually going back down, we're going to want to come right here and pick the side with the longest route. It needs to be 8 squares, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go, we have 8. So, we actually need 9, sorry about that. You're going to place 4 buckets of water. We need one more, in fact. So you need 4 buckets of water. So let's go and fetch that extra bucket. So once you have these, you're going to place, after you put the dirt around, which I'm about to show you, you're going to want to leave a 2 gap right there. So let's see here. You want to make it all the way around so you don't fall in. Like this. Make a dirt wall all the way around. In the end, this is going to be 3 high. And there we go. Let's see here. Okay, now we're gonna want the sheep out of here. Sheep can die in there. That'll be our first test subject for the mob grinder. Haha, get owned. So let's destroy this torch, in fact. And what you're gonna want to do is 1 block from the end. You actually only need 2 buckets. My bad. I always seem to mess up. I don't know why. And place 2 blocks right here. So remember that those two blocks right here are going to be replaced by another block. And we did this so that the water just stops in time before falling into the pit. And I actually just fell into the pit, so this means imminent death for me unless I can get out. So getting out will be tricky, and I always seem to do these kind of things in a video. So let me, in fact, go and pause the video, and I will be right back. Now that I have gotten myself out of the trench, which was a heck of a journey, I don't know how else to say that. For the next part, you're gonna have to have 2 things: inventory edit and a mob spawner. a mob spawner, yeah, a mob spawner mod, which lets you pick what comes out of a monster spawner. Now, if you want to do this legit, and you want to create a huge trench system that'll catch monsters that coming from any directions, then go ahead and do that, but you'll have to have huge trenches and they'll spread in all different directions, where otherwise you can use this easy, simple mod, and the simple way of getting items. Now, I do not like to spawn in items like gunpowder and all that kind of stuff. I only spawn in the mob spawners, so I put in the effort to make the spawner and stuff, and make the actual machine and all that stuff instead of just cheating. Straight up. So, okay, what we're gonna be doing is we're going to be destroying the 2 pieces of dirt that we once had, and right click on that, and then change these to whatever you want. I'm thinking I want some gunpowder, but the thing about the creepers, it's too far away, so you'll be too close to it, it'll explode, it'll all go bad. So I'm thinking you could use either a skeleton or zombies or cows. I'm gonna use cow just because obviously cow will give me good armor and stuff like that. So make most of these cow spawners, and you're gonna have a little bit of a mess coming out real fast. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to gosh, I need to spawn in some dirt. Let's pause the video real fast. The dirt has been spawned, the deed has been done. So let's spawn in our dirt, and you're gonna want to make this wall around the spawners pretty thick, 3 blocks thick around it, and 3 blocks high, in fact. So this is going to be a heck of a process to do, so it may take a little while. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up for video purposes, or I'm just going to pause the video really fast and do. Okay, so I've made a couple tweaks to the design. I opened this space up a little more, so we have a, let's see here, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 area, and all the wall around it is 3 feet, 3 blocks thick around the spawner, so that the don't spawn outside of the area, and it's got to be a grass bottom, so you can't have dirt, it has to be grass, and it's got to be well lit. Now, the monsters will get pushed into the current, and that's when you know it's working. Until you get the design perfected, you will find cows running around because it hasn't worked right yet. Just take a while to perfect the design, and let's see what we got. Items. Because of beta 1.4, we can't indeed have steps and stuff, so we're gonna have to go ahead and just have like that. And here comes the loot. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is how to make a mob grinder. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you all later.